what's up everybody? GameDad here. In this video, I wanted to show you guys everything that I have in my current retro area inside of my game room. Here we have the 3 CRT screens that everything is connected to. The screen on the left is currently running through the demo of Alien Crush for the TurboGrafx 16, while the center screen is playing through the first level of Zaxxon for the ColecoVision. And finally, the screen on the right is running the Sega CD demo. The 2 screens on the sides have auto-switching AV splitters connected, as well as a couple of coax connected systems. The smaller screen in the center is dedicated to only coax connected systems like the ColecoVision and Intellivision you see in front of it. I wanted to go with bigger screens for the AV connected systems so that I have a large play area for light gun games. The last thing that I was sure to do was to make sure that I labeled everything clearly so that if I ever wanted to manually switch to a game console, I could. First up on this shelf, I have the Nintendo Entertainment System. After that, you can see what is probably my favorite 16-bit system, the Super Nintendo. Next is my Famicom with the disk system. This is unfortunately going bad, so I'm looking to replace it with a Sharp Twin Famicom very soon. The last item on the shelf is my Super Famicom, which is another great system. On this shelf, because of their size, I only have 2 systems connected. The first system is my Atari 2600 Vader, and next to that is arguably the largest home console I own, and that is the Atari 5200. I'm not sure why they had to include the controller storage in the back, but nonetheless, they did. Now first up on this shelf, I have my PS1 connected. Now I know it's not super retro, but it looks really good on a CRT. Beneath that is my Panasonic 3DO, which is actually a really cool console. Next is my TurboGrafx 16, which you saw playing on the screen above. This is the only one of 2 systems I've ever seen that actually uses this type of card-based game. The last item on this shelf is my Magnavox Odyssey 2. While this is the second oldest system I currently own, the games for it are actually a ton of fun. Next up is my Sega Saturn with a memory expansion upgrade for playing larger games. After that is the first quote-unquote 64-bit system, the Atari Jaguar. While technically it is a 64-bit system, the game library is weak at best. Next is my PS2, which like my PS1, looks great on a CRT. The last item on this shelf is the Tower of Power. It's my Sega Genesis with the Sega CD and 32X add-ons. On this shelf, the first console is my gold-colored Nintendo 64, a true 64-bit system. After that is my Sega Master System, and as I mentioned on the shelf above, this system also uses special card-based games, in addition to cartridges. My last retro console is my Atari 7800. I really like this console because they went back to a smaller size, and it's a lot more powerful than the 5200. The last thing on this set of shelves is my 32-channel Behringer mixer that controls the sound system for the game room. I don't have any of the channels hooked up to the consoles yet, but I will soon so that all of the consoles can run through the PA for a much better audio experience. The last thing I wanted to show you is the rack that powers the speakers for the PA along with the mixer. On top is a Monster power rack and a Behringer tuning system. After that are the 3 power amps totaling 6,300 watts of power for the entire system. So there you have it everybody, those are all of the consoles that I currently have in my retro area in the game room. Now I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments below, letting me know what is your favorite retro console. Do you prefer Atari consoles, Nintendo, Sega, Sony? What is retro for you? Now if you like this video, please go ahead and hit those like and subscribe buttons down below, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get alerted anytime I got a new video coming out. Now as always, I'm GameDad, and I thank you guys for watching. Catch you later.